good morning. Here, welcome to the channel. Hello. Shut up. Shut up, the fuck. Right, it's 8 minutes past 2 in the morning. Wait a minute, no, that clock is... I've not loaded the back of the car properly. Oh, look at that, that's interesting. The moon. Oh, yes. Alright, right. The moon. So I had a bit of hassle. The battery was flat in the car last night. I didn't really use it much last week. So I used the blue car on Thursday, sorry. And the white car, if you don't use it after like 3 days, the battery goes flat. I don't know what it is. You know, the thing we never really found out was that it's got a parrot. It's got a hands-free phone system in it. I just sort of, is that live or something? So what happened was we got the faults fixed in the car. Hello, welcome to the channel. Oh, shut the fuck up. We got the faults fixed in the car, like the faulty handbrake and the suspension. So the mechanic seemed to be thinking that the back door was a bit of a culprit. So because the back door was all faulty, the switches, he's ordering new switches, which was making the suspension go wonky, which is the air suspension goes up and down, right? So the door, if the car thinks the door's open, the suspension won't work, or it's a wee bit wonky. So I did wonder if that was causing the battery to go flat, you know, if you haven't used it for 3 days or something. But so that seems to be not. Well, that being fixed and the suspension faults have gone. Well, so far they have. But when I started it yesterday, what happened is I got in it, started it, and it ran just briefly and then conked out, and then the battery, there was no power in the battery. So the faulty handbrake thing came up briefly, and I thought, oh fuck, is that all the faults back? And I thought, is it something to do with was it something to do with the battery, the battery problem? But it all seems to be working. I charged the battery up, went to bed. This means I've had to play musical cars this morning because the van was at the front of the drive and the car was at the back. So everything seems to be alright so far. This is of course not me, I am an AI robot. In case Plod's going to do me for speeding. I'm not in the car, this is my cousin. It's my twin. So I watched so yesterday I watched Tracy Emin. I think it was on BBC or something. I was visiting somebody. I read her autobiography when I was at college, which was 7 or 8 years, 9 years ago. Jesus, where does the time go, eh? And interesting person, yeah. So this, some people, like, I started a conversation about that with this woman. She's just like, shot me down in flames. I wasn't even saying I like or particularly endorse Tracy Emin's art. I just like talking about her art. And people seem to lose their shit. You know, just when you suggest something or try and looking at somebody and that's out with the norm. Oh, I'm into Monet. Oh, right. So yeah, so I did go to bed now. What happened was I had the phone with me and YouTube, and it was on Genesis and Dire Straits, and I was enjoying the music so much I couldn't sleep. So I just gradually kept lowering down the volume. I'd say I probably had a couple hours sleep. After driving that Jag the other day, it felt really weird getting in this car. It feels alright now. I feel fine in it now. I haven't sat in the Jag for 2 solid days. I mean, the Jag. Firstly, when you sit in this Citroen, you're sort of sitting up, which makes it easier to get in and out actually if you're getting a bit old. The truck just went over that bridge. So it looks like kind of like a nice evening. It's sort of some clouds about, some blue sky. Yeah, it's not really too bad. So it's just that thing, I'm always going, oh, what have I forgot, you know, like, have I got the bucket, you know, what's the bucket for? I'm going to stop watching GB News because they keep going on about fucking JK Rowling all the time. So it's like this notion it's entirely, well, they don't give a shit, do they? But I mean, it's just pointless, stupid argument. The gender thing, when we should really be sorting out the net zero numpties, which is the councils which are enforcing this crap. Whether you like it or not, they're bringing all that stuff into gradually bringing it all in. It's going to plunge us into poverty. But why do we care? You know. Why? Why do we care? Who cares? Nobody listens, nobody cares. I did a trip yesterday and videoed it, and the thumbnail, the AI did the correct thing, and the thumbnail was the Kelpies. I hope it does it again. Quite a cool thumbnail. So as the older I get, the older I get, everybody gets older. And what you try to quantify age. I mean, obviously I'm always getting older, everybody gets older all the time. What I mean is then years have built up. So I'm starting to like think about it's almost this merry-go-round that we're on, and it'll just stop, and that'll be that. well, not like the lights, and I'll be gone. And what am I trying to achieve? You know, I'm really sort of thinking about what am I trying to achieve? What am I doing? There's things I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm just constantly doing the same thing all the time. But at the same time, I'm quite independent. I'm quite, you know, there's a lot of positives to be gotten from my lifestyle. But I don't know if anybody ever listens to these videos. You know, I know that there's always like 24 or 25 people who watch them. Don't fucking change. Oh wow, getting a lot of green lights today. Wow. Oh, yeah, you fucking opened your trap. A904 West. Never really quite get this roundabout. Am I in the right lane now? I'm in the wrong lane to go where I'm going. You just never know this fucking roundabout. Some taxi will appear from nowhere. So I'm changing lanes. Like, I wouldn't be able to do that if it was busy. What I just done. So when you get to that thing, you really need to be in the outside lane, I think, to go around here. A904 West, what does that mean? Oh, that would be straight on that way, yeah. So I was sort of in... Yeah, I mean, the lights always get you here. So like, I got through 2 green lights there, and then the other 2 were fucking red, weren't they? So basically what's happening to us is we're getting overrun, well, we're getting manipulated by corporations, and all the sort of net zero stuff is just a nefarious pantomime. It's actually worse than that, of course, but so it's another money-making scam for them. So the believers, the Greens, green people, or dumplings, they're just pawns. And it's quite crazy because a lot of the green policies are unworkable, useless, bad for humanity, you know, just appalling. Socky, there was like a wood and a walking room at the top of the hill at Socky, beautiful, but up there they just fucking knocked it all down, building a housing scheme. And that's the example where, so what sort of houses are they going to build, you know? That's the example where you go, you know, on the one hand it's, oh, we need to save the planet, and the next, oh, we need to build a load of houses. So the corporations are making the money out building the houses and selling them. Who's that? I don't know which companies they are. It's like the kind of was it Persimmons Homes or something? Oh fucking hell! So what have we got today then? What we got today? Oh, we've got that. Oh, what's that fucking? No one mission till 5 AM. Aye, okay. Alright, well they're admitted, aren't they? So just got the pickup truck. What's the pickup truck? Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that little journey. We're gonna wrap it up. I think they might be boy racers, or you know, well, they look a bit old to be a boy racer, but so it's freaking 22 minutes past 2.
I got bumped yesterday.
Bumped by whom?
Mark. Mind how I bought the things, and I paid them at the start of the day.
Yeah.
So Minder says to use, I might have to get change. I might have to get change of fees.
Alright.
Because I gave Mark the last of my money.